Okay, so I thought it's about time that I did a video about products that I regret buying. I kind of find them a little bit more helpful than kind of your current favourites. For quite a few things, I just went into my bathroom and just collected a few items that I kind of kept because I knew I wanted to do this video in the future. And so yeah, I'm just going to get on with it, and I hope you find it a little bit helpful. Also, you're going to have to excuse my hair. I've just got back from work and I kind of got caught in the rain on the way to work. This is why this bit of my hair is frizzy. It's like, if you can see the bottom's curly. Ombre. But yeah, the top's just frizz. So I'm going to start off with quite cheap, and then I'll go into the products that might kind of surprise you a bit. So the first one is this e.l.f. eyeshadow. I got this last October, I think, and it looks like that, and it's in charcoal. So I got this because I was doing an e.l.f. shop and I thought it'd be quite handy, so it's quite cheap. But the pigment is really bad on this. You see that? It's so like translucent. It's, you know, it's just not any good. And then I go and put that on my hand. It's like right there. You can like hardly see it. So personally, like I really don't like this. So the next thing, well the next couple of things actually, are both from Natural Collection. Now I love Natural Collection for their nude lipsticks, and their eyeshadows are really good, but their skin products, personally for me, because I'm very pale, just don't go down well with me because they're so like orange. So the first one I got was this Natural Collection concealer, and it's in this shade Fair, which is like obviously the lightest shade they do. And I mean, it looks alright in the tube, but compared to my other concealers, it's very, very orange. And when I put it on, I really hate the texture as well. The texture's not very nice either. So even if this was a perfect match for my skin, I don't think I would buy it anyway. I kind of keep this for emergency. And like, you'll put like quite a fair amount like, under your eye, and it won't glide under the whole area of your eye, and then you end up with like this horrible like texture and build up. So the other thing from Natural Collection I have is the Natural Collection translucent powder, and I got that in neutral translucent. And because it was just a translucent nude powder, I assumed that it would be like my number 7 one, and my number 7 one I have been using probably since I started wearing makeup. I used to just have concealer and my translucent powder up until about a year ago, and I've been using that for like since I was like 13, 14 maybe. If you compare it against my number 7 powder, the colours are really different. And because it's a translucent powder, it's not really meant to have like that much colour to it, and this just made me look orange. So yeah, I didn't like this. So going on to kind of mid-range price stuff now. I've got this highlighter from Accessorize. I actually ended up getting the tester one, which is nice, because it was the last one there, and I wanted it for my prom, I think. If I put a bit on my hand, I mean, one, I don't like the applicator because it's a massive like applicator here, and like loads comes out, and I think it was like £8, and you put it on your skin, but and you put it on your skin, yeah, no, you put it on your hair, yeah, you just rub it in. I probably put too much on. But if you look at, okay, put too much on. But on my hand, focus, on my hand, okay, it's not focusing, but on my hand it looks quite nice. But when it's on your skin, whether you put it just on bare skin, on a primer, on your foundation, it almost doesn't rub in properly, and it leaves like, it almost looks like a snail's trail. You know when you see snails and they leave like the trail and it's all goopy? That's what it did on my skin. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like it, and it's very sort of, now I'm looking at it rubbed in, it's very sort of purpley. It's not natural. It's very kind of shimmery, like mermaid. The next thing is this eye crayon from Topshop, and I love this. Now I think it would actually be really good if you used it as a primer. I think it would be really great as a primer, but as a product on its own, I don't like it. It looks like that, and they have a gold one as well, and I think the gold and the charcoal colour would look really nice together. It's really nice, kind of like charcoaly, shimmery colour for the evening. It really doesn't blend well. It almost looks like the e.l.f. powder, like it doesn't look pigmented even, I don't know, but I think it'd be great as a base because it's really like smooth and creamy. Like you put it on your eye and then literally you like wait 2 minutes and you look down and you can just see creases. It's not good. So onto foundation. I bought this Max Factor foundation literally the other day. I used it in my Get Ready With Me video. Focus, and it's a smooth effect one. Now I love the Experience one, which is like this, but it's got a green cross on it. Is that cross? Yeah, cross. And I really love that one. I love the texture of Max Factor foundations. I think the texture's really lovely. And this is why I got this one, because it was $7.99 in Boots. I'm sure it's $7.99 in Superdrug, wherever you get it from. Oh god, I think I'm getting charcoal all over my skin. But I normally get it in a 40, and as you can tell, this one is in a 45. The reason why I got it in a 45 was because I looked for a 40 and they actually told me they didn't have a 40. There wasn't even like a spare stand next to the 45 for it. It wasn't a 40. I took the Experience one that I have at home, like that was on the counter, and compared them, and they look the same colour. So I was like, okay, I'll get it. It should be alright. When I tried it on when I got home, it was a little bit too orangey for me, and it kind of, I don't know, it looked patchy. So I absolutely love the Max Factor Experience one, but for really pale skin, the Max Factor Smooth Effect isn't a good pick. Okay, so I didn't buy this product, and thank God, I'm glad I didn't. So like a lot of you, in the summer I got this free Benetint sample in like Glamour magazine or Sun magazine, Company Glamour, I don't know, whatever. And it's the infamous Benetint. I used it on my lips. And I don't think it really made much difference to the colour of my lips, but the thing I hated about it was the taste. It was disgusting. Like, I put it on my lips and I was like, get it off my lips. Oh, the taste was disgusting, so I never ever use this on my lips, and I'm never buying this. Like, to be honest, I don't think it's worth it. I haven't tried any of the other kind of like duplicates to it. I'm trying to think who does duplicates. I think it's like me and someone else. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. But over the summer, quite a lot of magazines were like, are the duplicates as good as the Benetint one? And I think a couple of them that were like half the price actually were better than the Benetint. So yeah, just do your research before you get this, because I don't think it's worth the hype. Personally, I could get like so much hate for this, but using it on my lips, I don't like it. I think it's great for your cheeks. I just need to learn how to use it properly on my cheeks, but I like my powder. So, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. And even though I love MAC and I love MAC lipsticks, MAC's Ruby Woo is such a disappointment. I've hardly used it. It looks like I have, but I really haven't. It's so dry. Let me put it on this hand. Look, I mean, even me putting it on here now, look, I did 2 swipes, and you can tell how dry it is because it hasn't picked up on my skin, and it's like dragging my skin. I have to like proper press it down. Wow, that's a big swatch. Yeah, and you can see it's just so dry that it's even left like patches where you can see my skin coming through. Like, it's just ridiculously dry. If you want a colour that's similar to Ruby Woo, I tell all my friends this. I say get Russian Red. They are very similar colours. Quite a lot of MAC lipsticks look similar. They've just got different undertones. So I'd say get Russian Red, and it's so much more moisturising. They're both a matte finish, but most of MAC's matte lipsticks, even though they're matte and they're meant to sort of have like a dry finish, they are still like moisturising at the same time. If I like swatch Russian Red for you, that's Russian Red and that's Ruby Woo. Pretty similar colours. And you see that's just like 2 swipes, and the transfer is so much better. That's all I've got to say really. So yeah, Russian Red is a lot nicer than Ruby Woo for like moisture. And yeah, that's it. I hope you kind of found this bit helpful, and if I've bashed any products that you like, is seriously no offence. Like, if you like them, you like them. Like, fair enough. Like, they're probably products that I love and you guys hate. So yeah, that's all for now, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!